I'm the Big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I'm joined by the podcast dad who is sporting a brand new hat today. Buddy, I got to say, that WWE shop clearance section, they come in clutch.
They are. If you are a wrestling fan and you want some weird but cool stuff, they got a lot of good stuff on there at marketed down price. This hat was like $10. Like, shout out. But it's good to see you, my friend. Car subject to change.
Yes.
But here we are.
Do have some breaking news. I can't play the... We gotta find a new one.
That's kind of...
Okay, close enough. Yeah, we did have Charles Crowley scheduled to join us today, but we did unfortunately lose him. It's been a weird fucking day for the Trickster God. I mean, we all saw what he did with that balloon. Never mind. Anyway, he has promised a message for our audience. We're trying to get that uploaded to play. Again, apologies for anybody that tuned in to see him tonight, but we do plan to have him on again soon. He's a wild cat, but he's always fun to talk to. So we're going to get that rescheduled. But again, thank you for joining us tonight. As always, find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, please do us a huge favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Podcast Dad, we're at 591 subscribers. Do you think that we could get there by episode 500?
I hope so. Guys, come on. Episode 500, give us 600 subscribers. That would be amazing. Come on, just tell one person. Please.
15 days left. 15 days left to get 9 subs.
That's like half a person a day.
Yes. That's not even a whole person. We always ask everybody to tell one. We're like, we guys are giving, we're telling you to relax.
Still tell a whole person, please.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't tell somebody's feet. Speaking of feet. No, but follow us on all the socials. Also follow the Main Event Network crew. Doing some fun stuff over there. Again, we're in for a big year. I'm excited. You're excited. We're excited. As you can tell by my face, I'm so excited. Apologize for the voice. I'm a little stuffed up. The allergies are kicking my ass today. So if I sound sexy, I apologize.
Okay.
Stopped him dead in his tracks. Look at that. I got my NPR voice today. So
we've got a couple of other great shows planned for this week. This Thursday, Pandemonium Pro Whatever Forever preview special this Thursday, 9:45 Eastern. That is going to be our only episode of the day because we have not one, not two, not three, but 4 guests. We've got Hart, the booker of Pandemonium Pro, joining us. We've got Alexis Lee joining us. We've got Shimbashi joining us, and we've got Danny Orion. So tune in for that. Louder. Sorry, I was talking there.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, do it. I want you to have It's going to be fucking great. So, tell your friends. Tell everybody. Tell one person. Tell 2 for this one. You don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss this one. This one's fun. If you've never seen or heard of Shimbashi, you're going to want to watch
You're in for a fucking treat.
I mean, blew me away at SCI.
Yeah. And this Saturday, Wrestling Junkies and the 10 Count Podcast, we have a WrestleMania preview special Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Shout out to J-Star and Ty P of Body Slam. This is going to be an incredible conversation, dude. The card is set. We're gonna talk about everything that went down, but there's quite a bit that's happened over the last 24 hours. We're going to be getting into all of that. So again, tune in 7 p.m. Eastern, YouTube, X. That's where it's going to be. Check us out, and also give the 10 Count Pod a follow. Podcast Dad, let's get into this shit. Where do
you want to start?
We have to start with the opener, CM Punk cutting what that is another pipe bomb. That's exactly what this is. The term gets thrown around a lot. He pointed that out in this eloquent monologue for sure. But it's true. This is finally kind of that unrestrained CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless, starting to shout through. Not that I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. I think we're, this is big.
It felt real.
Yeah.
It did not feel like a canned promo, right? It didn't feel like it was written for him. I don't know what the end game of this is. Because we saw it on SmackDown as well, where Cody came out and kind of cut a promo against TKO.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going back to some authority figure storyline?
Depends on who you ask. First, I just want to step into the comments real quick. Fernando,
No.
Always to see you, my friend. Mark, thanks for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you enjoy yourself. Fernando says it was a very solid Raw. Would have been nice to get a little bit more wrestling. Overrated promo. Not the same as the original.
Nothing will ever beat the OG.
Yeah, nothing will ever beat it. I think that's fair to say.
Just because it was so revolutionary at the time.
This comes really fucking close, though.
I mean, this was a good promo. It really was. It sometimes for me gets a little weird with the whole Vince stuff, right? Like referencing that. I mean, they have to. It's in their history, but sometimes I feel like they do that to get a cheap pop. Sometimes, and that's fine. It is what it is. They want to get clicks. They want to get views, and that will get views, right? So, Punk always great on the mic. Solid promo. Felt genuine. Felt real. Like I believe he believes. Like, hey, we want to lower ticket prices. There is a report. Take it with a grain of salt, of course, but there's a report saying that there are some talents upset. Like they want the hardcore fans there. Nobody wants to perform in an empty house and with people that don't really care about wrestling. Like they see it too, right? They want people like me and you and everybody watching, like the hardcore fans to come watch them. They don't want the corporate, people that aren't going to make noise or cheer or just not care.
Yeah.
They all grew up wrestling fans. Most of them did. Someone like a Punk grew up a huge wrestling fan, and he wants wrestling fans to be at a wrestling show. So we'll see what happens. Fine promo.
There's a reason he started with the history that he did.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly why. And Fernando, I see your comment. We're gonna fucking talk about that because there's so many different layers to everything that. I mean, the shots at Roman. I mean, I think we kind of expected to see some more of those coming. But this is the second time in as many weeks that they have invoked the name of VKM. I'm not crazy about that. It's just not necessary, and it's
this
cheap,
one was,
if you ask me.
Yeah, it is. It's cheap heat, cheap pop, right? But how many? I mean, the McMahon family is part of WWE. It just is what it is at this point.
Mm.
So he was there for 40 years. 40 years. At the a mention here or there, I'm not too upset about. But yes, back to back weeks, it's like, okay, like we you understand ticket sales are down. We get what you're doing. Like I would have much rather had this one than the one last week, right?
Yeah. Because
the one last week kind of felt a little forced with Cody and Stephanie.
Yeah.
And now knowing what we know about that whole program, like what was the point of that promo? Don't McAfee.
No, I know. We're gonna.
I don't want to talk about that. But
okay. I do want to talk about the Ari Emanuel stuff because there are reports coming out that again Pat McAfee being involved in the main event of WrestleMania is an Ari Emanuel decision, and I kind of had to sit and think about this one for a second from a couple of different perspectives because Podcast Dad, once upon a time there was a time when I wanted to do the type of work that Ari Emanuel does for a living. That was something that always interested me, why I went to law school. From that perspective, I see the most powerful agent in the world who is so notorious that Jerry Maguire is one of those, influenced by Ari Emanuel's. Ari Gold from Entourage is influenced by Ari Emanuel, almost cut and paste, with minus, just the really shitty, misogyny and all that dark shit. But I understand him wanting to get as many opportunities for his clients because, I mean, he basically represents every major A-lister in Hollywood. So he wants to get Pat McAfee a seat at that table. What better way is there to do that than the fact that he's already under contract with an in-house property of his that he oversees that has world-class production value and is basically method acting with no reshoots, no second takes. It's a hell of an opportunity for your client. We talk about how celebrities should be involved and whether they should be involved and what their capacity should be at WrestleMania. I think iShowSpeed, that's a great use of a celebrity. Pat McAfee is not fucking needed in this story, but again, I understand when you're at the top, you can make that decision, and here we are. But I want to get your take on, is because you asked about this a little bit before we went online, is do we think that this is something that will translate to an authority figure storyline? What do you think? Tell me more.
I don't know. Just like the last 2 weeks just feels like they're setting something up with like WWE versus TKO. They're acknowledging some of the issues, right? The talent is. To me, it feels like, does that mean like The Rock's going to come back as an authority figure or something? Because he represents TKO? Like, I don't know. It's weird. And Ari Emanuel, like he's a very famous agent, right? Like him and Scott Boras are probably the top two at the moment.
Yeah.
As far as agents go.
Yeah.
It's business, man. It
is.
How many times have you said this on their show? How many times have I said it on the show? It's not for us anymore. This is a business for them to make money, and they're going to try to make the most money that they can.
Yeah.
Because we're going to come back anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Like we're gonna watch it and we're gonna discuss it. And you peel back a little bit, like, and think about it, like you just said. You took a day, thought about it, and goes,
yeah.
If I was in that position, I probably want to get my client on
the same fucking thing.
It just, you got to take the fan hat off every once in a while, and it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
But that's kind of where we are with WWE right now. Is they're going to just try to make the most money that they can.
Yeah.
Will we see a turn? Maybe. I don't know. If ticket sales continue to decline, if WrestleMania has a poor showing, maybe.
Yeah.
But they're also in bed now with ESPN and Netflix and the CW and YouTube.
Yeah.
Like they've never been in this position before.
Yeah. Especially when we think 12 years ago, the network was supposed to be that end all be all, so they didn't have to do this. But the network did end up, that was a sound investment that we're still seeing the benefits of from the purchase of WCW 25 years ago. Is that video library they paid $4 million for? They turned it into a, basically their streaming rights for the next generation. Mm-hmm. And that helped in that advent of streaming and, putting themselves into that conversation. But now, again, they're spread a little thin. ESPN, we saw today that the night 1 and night 2 cards have been announced. They are locked and loaded. I forgot about the first hours being live and thinking about, they may want to place some matches there. I am pissed that Brock and Oba are in this position. I would like to see them at main event 9-1. But again, I understand it. Mm-hmm. ESPN is trying to recoup their money to WWE, who are trying to recoup their money from the merger. It is, what can we do? Again, it's what can we do to print our money faster?
It's business.
And more often.
It's business. That's what it is right now. You have non-wrestling, I wouldn't say non-wrestling fans. I don't know if they're fans of wrestling, but
casual. And
you have casual fans running a wrestling company. This is not a Tony Khan. It's not a Vince McMahon. It's not an Eric Bischoff at that point. Like, it's just, you have non-wrestling people running a wrestling company. We saw this with Time Warner. What happened with WCW? Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen with WWE.
No,
I think WWE is too big at this point. But this is kind of what happens. Sometimes the product suffers, but as long as they're making money, they don't really care. It's like the NFL.
You should put your tinfoil hat on with me for a second on this one. So I wish I saw the tweet again, or else I would shout this person out. A conspiracy theory about if for some reason Papa H is relieved of his duties as chief content officer, the possibility of The Rock stepping in and making that decision and bringing in Brian Gewirtz.
Yeah.
I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility should that particular contingency ever occur.
I don't think it. I think it could happen. I think it's very possible, right? The Rock owns, I don't know how much percentage of that stock, but he's making calls. I mean, that's that end all be all. He's making calls. When was the last time
He made what,
Rock had a movie out?
Year, I think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When was the last time you heard of a Rock movie?
Well, Smashing Machine, I think that they were hoping that would get him an Oscar nomination. It didn't. He got the Golden Globe nom, which is cool. Chalamet ended up winning, but I think that this would be a very different conversation had Dwayne won the Oscar there, because that just end all be all. And playing into Punk's comments about washed up Hollywood superstar, I wouldn't say washed up. I would say that it's just not as white hot as he was.
He's not in every movie
in that. Yeah.
I mean, it's shit. He's in every damn movie, it felt like.
Yeah.
Now he's not. Now he's got the live action Moana, and I don't know what else.
Yeah, I can't say I do either. At least not upcoming. Yeah, no, it's. I know we're fucking rambling here today, and we appreciate you guys joining us.
We're talking business. This is what WrestleMania is this year. It is a weird road to WrestleMania, but this is part of what wrestling is right now. It just, we got to talk about it. Will they lower ticket prices? I don't know.
It sounds like they're now finally wanting to listen. I mean, now that you've got essentially two of your top stars that are on TV every single week, now both having something to say about the corporatization of this product. Punk was obviously much more direct. If they're finally listening now, and it sounds like there's some reports, and I mean, take Alvarez and Meltzer with a grain of salt, but that now they want to listen and actually, have a conversation about lowering ticket prices, which should have been the thing in the first fucking place. Because then it just eliminates well, why did you guys jack them up as high as you did? Why did you double down and not only have your CFO say, not only are, these prices are high, they're only going to get higher, basically telling that to everybody that wants to enjoy this product, and then doing all the discounts that you did to drive that ticket traffic, because you saw how bad those numbers were in response to all of those actions you took leading up to the show, just to lower the prices back to what they should have been in the first fucking place. And you might have had a shot at selling it out or finding some other ways to do it other than a lot of the build that we got.
Yep. Yeah. What else on Raw did you like? Or dislike? Yeah, I'll tell you one.
Hey Maria, thanks for joining us. Long time no see.
I'll tell you one. And I'm ready for it. And I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Great Brown Hope, I know you're out there. You're right. I don't want Rey Mysterio in this match.
No.
What?
No.
What? No.
No.
No, Ray Phoenix should be in this match.
Yeah. Or Vikingo.
Or, I don't know, Royce Keys. Like,
yeah, Mr. Ramsey.
What?
Fernando, this might be the funniest fucking thing that you have ever said, my guy.
No, they're not in their depression. That's pretty good.
That is great. That's great.
Yeah, dude, I don't want Rey Mysterio in this match. Like, sorry, there's yelling. I don't know if the mic's.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. We're doing it live.
New mic, great mic, picks up everything. I had to tell Heather that the other night. But what do you feel? Like, I hated it.
I know. Again, I understand it.
I don't.
Logically, he's cleared. He missed WrestleMania last year. He's a Hall of Famer that still wrestles. He gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. That's just kind of it. But yeah, I would have preferred Vikingo, Ray Phoenix, Mr. Iguana would have been a lot of fun too. You could have put in Saints or Hendry or Ethan Page,
Mello,
Ilya.
Aleister Black.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah. There are other things that they could have found for Ray to do at WrestleMania that didn't involve being in this match, which it is a little concerning that he's now gotten himself cleared in his first match as a ladder match.
Is it?
It's just I don't know. So many other people could have used that spot.
So many other people.
That's just
Braun Breaker.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, like Rey Mysterio, fine. Great Brown Hope, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. All right. Brock and Oba again.
Beautiful.
It was good.
I liked it.
I needed to breathe, man. Because they do the same thing next week. I'm like, okay.
Well, I think that's part of why they did the contract signing tonight.
I hope so. Last night
is because that is kind of the crescendo to this
I hope so,
story
because
and having stuff kind of breathe next week.
Here's going to be the problem: is they keep doing this, they keep doing this, they keep doing this. Us fans can't wait till they get in the ring, can't wait till they touch, right? Can't wait.
Right.
That too. Can't wait, right? We're so excited. Kit Wilson. So excited. What happens if this match stinks? Like, I think we're starting to get to the point where it's just like we may be getting our expectations too high. We may be overhyping it because this is going to be just the biggest collision we've ever seen, and I'm so excited for it. And then I'm like, oh, that was an 8-minute, not so great match.
It won't, because they cannot afford for it to. I think even Brock knows that. That's the thing is, like, but think about it. Other than Taker at the top, Angle, obviously Roman, because of how many main events that they've had. Who have you ever seen Brock Lesnar this fired up or anything in his entire fucking life? I mean, we're talking the Goldberg return. We're talking getting to work Triple H. We're talking with the Shawn Michaels interference. We're talking fucking Cena. Like, this is a gear that we didn't know that Brock Lesnar had, and I think that he knows that, and I'm very confident in this being what we're expecting here, and that he can't afford not to, because Paul Heyman just handed Gunther the blade to slay the beast. Mm-hmm. That's what happened here. This is what they need to build to. And yes, even counting the lights, Obafemi winning at WrestleMania,
as he should.
Gunther's got him in his sights. That's what it. And the fact that it was because Paul Heyman needed a favor, and Gunther knew that Heyman's back was against the wall.
It kind of worries me now.
That's fair. That's okay.
It kind of worries me that Brock is going to win, because they want to make him look strong. So when Gunther beats him, he looks that much stronger. I'm a little worried now. I'm officially worried.
That had not crossed my mind until now. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
like it. Yeah.
I am.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Fuck.
It hurts, doesn't it? Because are they going to have Brock lose both of these big matches? They should.
Yeah.
They should.
But I mean, when you're seeing the reactions that Oba is getting, you would think that they know that they have lightning in a bottle here. And Maria, you're absolutely right. Obafemi has never been on this kind of stage before whatsoever. I mean, but look at what he did in the Rumble. Again, that's another one of those. He was a force there. Now, granted, there's a little bit more that goes into a Royal Rumble match than a match at WrestleMania, which at this point is not the main event. It's not closing the show. This is an opener. It is a very marquee match because it's on the first hour on ESPN. I understand that. But I'm not worried about Obafemi in the slightest about it when it comes to this. He just has it.
I'm going to think about it real quick. and I think I'm right. What was Brock Lesnar's WrestleMania debut?
19 Angle
in the main event for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that's true.
When you have it, it doesn't matter what the stage is, and I'm very confident Obafemi has it. Let him do it. If you think this is the next guy, you think this is the next Brock Lesnar, it worked for Lesnar.
Yeah.
I'm telling Obafemi needs to win. You have a star.
Yeah.
You have a star.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I don't either.
I do understand that, Mark. I really, really do.
I'm the same.
This is difficult. It is. I mean,
it's not though. It's not. Brock's leaving.
Yes. We're and this is all just alleged. It's not like we know anything one way or the other. But it seems like that's what they're building here.
I think that's why you're getting so much energy from Brock right now, because he knows like this is probably the last ride.
And he's not somebody that is gonna do the send off tour. Like he doesn't want anything like that. He's not that kind of a dude. So I get it.
They all do it. They all put over talent on the way out.
They do.
Brock has the chance to make people.
I don't see why. And I mean, another reason is we're trying to still keep Gunther Whitehop from ending Cena and Styles' careers. We've also talked about on this show letting him go on a monster run of some sort. So that way and hopefully they're building up a credible babyface to dethrone him eventually. Obafemi, I think if they both get wins against Brock Lesnar this year to set up that eventual clash, I think that's okay.
Or is it both, Gunther and Brock coming off a loss at Mania and then on a collision course for SummerSlam? Like, do you have Gunther beat Seth? Like, I have no idea which way that match is going. I think I do.
Yeah.
I think I do. Because with Braun being cleared, I think Braun will get
involved in the match.
Yep, somehow.
There's your SummerSlam program.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, should be a great SummerSlam program too.
Yeah, because if Braun costs Seth the match, that's okay. Especially Mania, I think that's fine.
Protects everybody. It's fine.
Yeah, I agree, Maria.
Yes, same. Because next year's Mania could very well possibly be Obafemi and Gunther if you do it correctly. It's there.
Why can't that be in the States?
It's there. Oh shit. So never mind, it won't be there. I forgot. I gotta rethink my WrestleMania for next year because it's probably gonna be like Rock and Austin in the main event or something.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. They want the big stars.
I know they do.
The Demon's coming back. We need to talk about that.
They fucked that up.
No, yeah, of course they did.
No, it's money. I get it. We've been saying it the entire fucking time.
Of course they messed it up. They when in the past decade has the WWE gotten the Demon right? You know what I mean?
You would think with Papa H being in charge that he would have.
I agree. Again, is he in charge? Is he in charge?
Until we're told, it's just a really bad. And their WhatsApp messages got released as part of that lawsuit. Maria, we are not going to Vegas. We are going to have a lot of cool coverage coming up next week from people that are going to be there. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure to check it out. But yeah, no, that if the ticket prices were lowered to what they should have been in the first place, I think it probably could have been a real conversation. But
probably
nah, not right now.
I hope they go down by New Orleans. Money in the Bank. I'm ready to go to that.
So we talking about that.
Oh, I'm talking. I'm walking. I'm talking.
Any interest in New Orleans in September? I got the eyebrow raise and I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the podcast Poppy's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh boy, is what we're
Uh-huh.
looking at. And then let's talk about the head bonk heard around the world.
Oh my god. I'm not laughing at them. I'm sorry. That was not the reaction. I apologize. But that was a nasty hit. I didn't notice it in the moment. And
Didn't
when
either.
go back and see it online, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. That's
Yeah, that hurt.
that don't tickle. And that was pretty nasty little man. Yeah, I live in Roxanne. Sounds like, or at least reported that they're in concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Real great on the way to the biggest show of the year, week and a half away.
Did you see the pictures?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then she took the TV to the face too, right after.
Yeah.
It's
been a good feud though.
It really has been. This is way better
than
than expected. I think this has had a lot to do with it. Is that
especially with like the language barrier? Like,
yeah. That is something that WWE, if there's one thing that they have gotten right just about every time from a production standpoint, is for wrestlers whose first language is not English, letting them do it in their native language and then intersperse in,
I'm just saying, like,
simpler sentences.
I'm just saying less is more.
That's fair.
Right? They're not sitting there cutting, they're not punking Roman. They're just beating the shit out of each other. Like, this one feels like they said a few things here and there to like, okay, all right, but like these two just genuinely feel like I hate you. I just want to beat you up. Like, I think they're doing a very good job on that.
And Maria, this is a great point. This is one that would be especially because it's the Royal Rumble winner gets their title match at WrestleMania.
And this is one of the matches on the card I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, and again, we've said they've done a great job of the build to it. That it would be at least for me anyway. It definitely would be a bummer if it wasn't on the card. But it would be just one. It's just one more thing that WWE does not need when not all of their press is great right now, and I'm sure that they're thinking hey, all press is good press, because that's usually kind of how these entities sort of think about things. But it is, at least from a fan standpoint, I think that it would be just one more of another fucking thing to, disappoint me or get me less excited about this show.
Yeah. Yeah, it would suck. Jeez.
That's yeah.
That was witty. I like that.
That's very witty. That's good.
Thank you, Mark.
That's good.
Come on back.
Seriously. Hope to see you back in the chats again soon.
NXT tonight.
Yeah, let's get to it.
We have Lola Vice, the new NXT Women's Champion. She speaks. The Men's Speed Championship tournament begins. Ooh.
Yeah. Ilya LaFleur had successful surgery. Get well soon.
Yep. That title, not interested. Sol Ruca will take on Izzy Dame. I'm going to assume Zarya is going to do something.
Yeah.
Because Sol Ruca's back on NXT. And is going to stay there probably till SummerSlam.
That's you know what? It's okay. That's okay.
Jasper Troy, Josh Briggs, and Keanu Carver in a triple threat.
That's cool. I like this. They've done a really good job of getting me invested in this one. It's just three dudes throwing each other around. Bunch of hosses.
Yeah, I liked it. No advertisement for Tony D though, so I don't know why they wouldn't do that.
That's okay. I mean, they usually have that champion take a week off.
Did you know he's the first NXT Grand Slam champion?
I did.
I did not.
Because the Heritage Cup counts as a championship.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Who has it right now?
It was Stacks, I believe.
Yes, you think everything the last time was Stacks. You thought yesterday the TNA whatever champion was Stacks.
He was the international champion for a hot minute there, like when they got the birthright.
I know, but that's just like your default. Stacks.
Current champion is Channing Stacks Lorenzo, who is in his first reign. He won the vacant title by defeating Tony D 2-1 on June 24th, 2025.
When was the last time he defended it?
I don't know. He's too busy with the birthright.
Yeah, to be losing.
Another just.
They had it. They had it.
Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that.
No, it's not. No, Maria, you're wrong.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, though. I appreciate you.
Yeah. To everybody that joined. This has been a really cool conversation.
The table moved, didn't it?
No, it didn't move.
There's more stuff on it now.
Yeah, there's just a couple of placemats because dinner's coming up after this.
Look at this. I'm telling you.
What?
Most interesting part of this podcast is that table.
Not the fact that we're talking wrestling on the Wrestling Junkies podcast, which you guys should absolutely subscribe to on YouTube if you have not already. Mark says no belt means no title. This is I like this debate. We might have to put a poll out for this one. I like that. Yeah.
I think we do.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yes. Yeah. Throw out the poll.
Yeah.
I know I'm right. Mark and I are on the same side. Because the King of the Ring, it's not a title. You get a crown. But you don't say he's the King of the Ring champion.
Yeah, but they do call it the Heritage Cup Championship or Heritage Cup Champion.
Why? It's a trophy.
I don't know, but that's the name of it.
It's not a belt. Or a title.
All right.
Damn it.
Okay, we're just gonna talk in circles here. Anything else we should talk about as far? I mean, the news cycle was busy today.
Was it?
What?
I've been off the grid. Was it?
Yeah. I mean, I think all the stuff about the pipe bomb promo, and then talking about the live injury, Roxanne injury. Excuse me.
Well, then there's leak messages too.
Yeah, and then the reason why Io versus Asuka has not been finalized yet, which I understand.
I didn't see that. What was it?
They are trying to keep the Kabuki Warriors free in the event that Nikki Bella is not cleared.
Did she get hurt? When did she get hurt?
Apparently so.
Oh, I did not know that she got hurt.
Yeah. So dealing with an injury with them, and I can understand that if you do need another, that's probably the team that you're going to want to add to that match should you need to.
Why wouldn't you put like Jade's new group in there though?
Because they just they just lost their tag match.
I know, but do you think they'll leave Io off the card if they have to make that substitution?
If they did have to make that substitution, I don't think she would wrestle. We'd see her on TV. I think we would see her get involved in the women's title match just to, again,
just be in Rhea's corner,
use her on TV and be her in corner mid match, kind of there to help her out. Like I get it because they've been building towards the Bellas coming back to go after those titles for months. Like I think that they're. Yeah, my guess is that they're probably supposed to get that WrestleMania moment.
God. Off a Lash and Nia too.
Yeah. Wrestling.
It's
not
fun.
all of it is bad.
No, it's fun. We like talking about it. Not all of it's fun. Not all of it's bad. As you can see, both Mr. Society and I, independent wrestling. If you want to watch that, that's a lot of fun all the time.
Yeah, and again, apologies to anybody that tuned in to see Charles Crowley tonight. Scheduling conflict, something like that. I don't know. It's
Charles Crowley.
I know. I learned to stop. I learned to stop asking questions. I mean, you saw what he did with that balloon today.
No comment.
I know. That's
no comment.
But I have received a message from him in the time since we've been on air. That will be uploaded to our socials.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. As always, find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're at 591. We would love to get to 600 by episode 500 on April 22nd. So
how cool would that be?
Tell everybody. Yeah.
How cool would that be? Let us celebrate in style with 600 subscribers on our 500th episode. That would be fun, guys.
I like that synergy. While you're at it, subscribe to the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net. If you love podcasts, watch-alongs, blogs, short form, you name it, we have it. Join the Discord server as well. Have some fun talking with us about all things pro wrestling. Again, this Thursday, Pandemonium Pro, Whatever Forever preview special. This Thursday, 9:45 Eastern. We've got Hart, the Booker. We've got Alexis Lee. We've got Danny O'Ryan. And we've got
Shamashi!
You don't want to miss it. And then again, this Saturday,
so
Wrestling Junkies 10 Count Podcast, WrestleMania Preview Special, 7 p.m. Eastern, YouTube and X. Episode 500, April 22nd at 7 p.m. Podcast Dad. Always a pleasure to talk to you.
Didn't think we would get to 5. 500 is pretty cool.
And look at us now. Look at us now.
It's pretty cool. Be nice to each other. That's it.
Yeah.
Wrestling's fun. Don't be mean.
Pretty much.
I don't like Rey Mysterio anymore.
It's fun. It just okay. All right. All right, Val. Mark, thank you again for joining us tonight. Indie form is the best form of wrestling. It's the fucking shit. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope to see you back in the chats again. Wait a minute. I just saw this clip here. Fernando.
EO. Interesting.
I'm gonna come back to that.
Interesting.
I want to think about that one a little bit. I'm gonna come back to that, but I didn't mean to interrupt the sign up off there. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that was on the record. But Fernando, great to see you tonight as well, my friend. Thank you, Maria, for joining us. Val, always great to see you. Look who's here. Did you get the plush housing?
Not yet. All right. You want you to tell everybody?
Yeah.
Say subscribe. See how can
done.
I'm using my child as bait. Come on, you get us to 600, folks. Come on. Say all right. Say enjoy those graps.
Enjoy your chops.
You heard her. See you guys tomorrow.